Hi, this is Gunther Eisenbach. I'm the publisher and executive editor at JMIR Publications, and I'm here with Akshaya. Do you want to start by introducing yourself?
Yeah, thank you very much for being here, coming to EPH2. So I'm happy to introduce myself as Akshaya Shrikant Bhagavathula. You can call me Dr. B. And I'm an associate professor of epidemiology. And most of my work is on infodemiology and using digital health and AI-driven, data-driven and answers to answer public health burden in the United States. And also I work on using social media like Google Health and Google Trends to see how we can use them to better understand interventions in the public health level. And I worked with WHO before, over for 5 years in Africa and 5 years in the Middle East and 3 years in Eastern Central European countries. Now I am here in the US.
Yeah, and you're also a associate editor at JMIR Publications?
Yes, so thank you.
Which journal?
Journal of Public Health and Surveillance. So I am an associate editor of the journal. I used to be an author for the first time. I published around 4 or 5 papers with the JMIR Public Health and Surveillance before pandemic and during pandemic. Then I used to peer review a lot of papers. So that helped me that I know I want to be editor member of these and to help others and to get more impactful papers to the journal. So that made me to be an associate editor.
Yeah, and we are very grateful for your service, first as peer reviewer and then as associate editor. Can you tell me what gets you up in the morning? What motivates you to both like peer review, but also to be an editor? What is the appeal of this job for you?
Thank you very much, sir. So when it comes to JMIRs particularly, I was interested on seeing methodologies, how new design, because JMIR itself starts with the internet and medical research that creates an innovation as a cutting edge, and rigorous methodology will help the people to trust the journal and the paper to replicate it further. So that's where I mostly my focus on what statistical techniques they are bringing, how the sample they made, how the answer to the questions are very clear. So when I do peer review, I spend considerable like 5 to 10 hours. First reading the paper or sometime, then getting to know what are the things they did and whether the others are missing anything. So it will help to give a clear answer to the others so that they can improve the quality of the paper rather than just rejecting at the desk rejection. So that's what I believe JMIR is doing an incredible good job.
Thank you. How is the work as associate editor? How does that differ from a work you would do as a peer reviewer?
Thank you, sir. So as a peer reviewer, we try to review the paper and give only our comments to the author. But an associate editor, I can able to see after different reviewers and different views that can help which one is the best fit to them. And also from my side, and I'm also being an associate editor does not mean we are not reviewers. We are also reviewers. We review the paper once we have compiling all the reviewers' comments and sessions. Then we have our own notes, which will strengthen much better to the authors so that the authors can improve and send it back the revised manuscript so that we can get published in a good way.
Good. How does the format in which we publish with this open access, how does that influence, in your opinion, what's the degree of trust people have in research?
Thank you very much. To my knowledge, I think JMIR, we used to access a lot of papers even when I'm in school because it's the only journal used to be open access than other journals. So we are jailbreaking the things like fee for service or publication services that you need to have subscription to access those things. So that open access in JMIR is a highly energetic for the people to access. And when you key in the JMIR, there is no page limit or number limit or anything. So which will help the authors to put a lot of information, what they want to be, even supplemental, there is no limitations. Even the methodology can be clear. They have to follow the format. Other than that, JMIR don't ask much information, but still others has a right to put information that will help other people to look into that. And also because the methodologies are rigorous and the new, novel, when there is no page limit and also it's an open access, people can be able to read it and it's helpful for the policymakers to use it in different settings, especially particularly when coming to the open access, most of the developing countries, they are struggling to have the subscriptions and to have this access to the streaming level. But when we have JMIR and the technology, so that's what helps a lot of others from developing countries to test.
Do you have any advice for somebody who wants to perhaps submit to the journal? And do you have any advice for younger authors on how to write a paper?
Thank you very much. So I believe that publishing JMIR is not a tough task, but the thing is you need to follow the steps. Make sure you are submitting a right paper and you are confident that this paper will get published or people who are readers will enjoy reading your paper. So my advice to the younger generation, everyone, read the papers in JMIR first before submitting the paper so that you'll understand what language they use, what format they use, and what things they look for. So that's one suggestion I give to many viewers.
Good advice.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Is there any final words you have?
I'm so thankful for this opportunity. Basically now currently because we are in AI world, AI and machine learning, I really looking forward that JMIR will bring a pioneer of AI and subsection of AI. We have already the AI journal, but I want to expand all journals and have their domains with the AI or machine learning or even a methodology, a section that can help the people to put this new methodology in the journal that will help to use this methodology. Like when you bring a new methodology, so that helped every one of us to use it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. AI is certainly something that's cross-sectional across all our journals. Every journal has kind of an AI section, and we're encouraging and facilitating research and knowledge translation in that field. So thank you again for serving on the editorial board, and thanks for this interview.
Thank you so much. Thanks for giving this opportunity to me.